Game 1 of the 2022 NBA Finals absolutely delivered, guys. We had the Boston Celtics take a game on the Warriors court, 120-108, and man, what a basketball game. The Warriors were in control the entire game. From the very start until the fourth quarter hit. Warriors went into the fourth quarter up 12. Playing fantastic basketball on both sides of the court. The Celtics were playing pretty solid as well, but it was a 12-point lead, so significant lead. Obviously, it's basketball. It's a game of runs, and there was a giant run for the Celtics in the fourth quarter where they started out the fourth quarter 7 for 7 on 3. Anytime that happens, that's 21 points right there on 7 shots. So, unbelievable comeback from the Celtics. I almost live bet it because it was such a close game and the odds were crazy. I saw it was -4 or plus 450 for the Celtics to win, and they were down 5. And I was like, oh, I really wanted to do it, but I was like, you know what? I already hit my bet for the day. I've been doing one MLB bet a day, and I'm hit 5 in a row right now. So, but what a game. What a game. What ended up happening? What caused this to happen? The Warriors basically didn't score the last 5 minutes of the game, which is part of it, but that's going to happen at some point during the game. The Warriors did not play bad. They didn't play bad. They shot 44% from the field, 42% from 3. They did shoot 73% from free throw, but that's just 11 for 15. So that was 4 points. Really didn't matter on those 4 shots they missed. But you're going to win 90% of games you shoot 42% from 3. And that's just a fact. And I'm looking at the stat sheets here. Steph dropped 34, played great, had an awesome game, which usually you don't get out of Steph in the finals in the past. He's not like he ever plays bad, but he's never won a finals MVP yet. Klay Thompson, 15 points, went 6 of 14. So you'd hope he'd make a couple more of his twos, but he went 3 for 7 from 3. Can't get mad about that. Andrew Wiggins, 8 for 15 for 20 points. Draymond obviously isn't there to score, but he did go 2 for 12. So I guess that is where you could improve, but he had 11 rebounds and 5 assists. So you'd hope for a few more assists, but that was pretty solid. Otto Porter Jr. had some good minutes off the bench where he went 4 for 5 from 3 and scored 12, but those minutes were bad minutes because he was minus 18 on the court tonight. And Jordan Poole was minus 19 on the court tonight. And that's because they started off the fourth quarter. Literally. They just started off the fourth quarter on the court, and the Celtics couldn't miss. So it was a weird night. The Celtics actually won on Jason Tatum having a bad game. I do have a hot take on Jason Tatum. I do think Jaylen Brown's the best player on the Celtics. And I did say that in my pre-finals prediction show. I do think Jaylen Brown is the best player on that team on a consistent basis. He plays really good defense. He does very good rebounding. He gets assists every night, and he usually gets you about 20, 25 points every single night. So he was the guy that kept them in the game. But what had ended up happening was Al Horford, man, just caught fire. And same with Marcus Smart in the fourth quarter, man. Al Horford went 6 for 8 today from 3. How, like, he probably's done that 3 times all year. So this isn't like the Warriors need to go worry. They were in the driver's seat almost the entire game, but this game was winnable. They should have won tonight. But some Magic basketball gods touched the Celtics on the shoulders and said, hey, we're going to let you just shoot like 90% from 3 in the fourth quarter, because they ended up shooting 51% from 3 and 50% from field goal. It wasn't a great defensive performance from either team, in my opinion. Obviously, when you score 40 in the fourth to the Warriors 16, it does look like a little bit of a blowout, and maybe the defense was a part of it, but I do think the Warriors just kind of hit a point where it was just like they had their bad run for the game, and the Celtics got extremely hot. If the Celtics didn't get extremely hot and they just hit a couple shots, that comes down to a game-winning shot most likely. So, what a game. Beautiful, beautiful basketball. I was excited for a good game. Like, this being a close game the entire game, it kept me watching it. The past couple series, I have not even been able to watch half the games because it was over at halftime. So, as a basketball fan, even though it was a 12-point win from the Celtics, it was a great game to watch. A good watch. I'm sorry for my Warriors fans out there. That was a tough loss. Like I said, I predicted them in 7 games, but we'll see what ends up happening, guys. What a great start to the series. I do think the Warriors will win the next game, and then probably will end up taking one from Boston sooner than I thought. So I'm really excited to see where this series goes. I appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of your day. If you guys haven't already, make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.